Like if you have a beautiful body, you don't need to post it, but there's so much a lack of kindness and love in this world that needs to be shared.
A lot of this content, like your content or my content, they don't get a lot of views because a lot of people actually go into watching the twerking.
So even though despite what we do of helping people, there's still a certain amount of people who hate that. Taking your valuable time to spread hate. I feel, oh, what a maybe sad day you must have to see something beautiful and spread hate.
Greetings everyone. In today's video, we have a young Swiss guy right here. We've known each other 2 years or right before the pandemic.
Exactly, like 2018 to 2019.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And we have here David from Swiss Humanity. Is that your
Swiss
channel?
Humanity, that's correct.
So before we move forward to this interview, let's just give a little bit of background on how we met each other, and because we've had like a couple of charity work together.
Yeah, like
before.
Projects together.
Yes,
we did. Absolutely. So do you want me to start where we met?
Yes,
of
please.
course. So I arrived back here in Dumaguete, Philippines in 2018 or 2019. And the channel that we created was Swiss Humanity, and it's a lot about blessing Filipinos, like giving love, compassion towards others. And we did a lot of projects of feeding programs. And I remember, I think you texted me because you wanted to be part of it as a photographer.
Yes.
And that's how we kind of met. Like you wanted to take photos of the beautiful children having the meals and everything. And I think we created a few of these, and that's how we got started to know each other.
And I can remember the first time we met was with Bud Brown.
Bud Brown was still here.
Yes.
Now he left, but he's still here. What an amazing person.
That charity was held in Smoky Mountain, where you and Bud Brown fed the children. And I was really amazed by that because, you know, there are these people from other parts of the world carrying the local people.
Yes.
And I was really drawn by that act of kindness that you did, because this is a different culture, a different country, but you have the golden heart to actually help the locals.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Well, actually, all the Filipinos make it possible as well. Did you remember it was Jade's family, and they helped us with, I think, a small truck or everything, and we put like the pots on. Well, do you still have those photos?
You know what? My hard drive died.
I really love how you edited, because I even asked you, like, how do you do with all the colors? Because I was a beginner in photography, but I really liked how you did it.
I believe they're on Instagram. So I had to go through my Instagram account and find those pictures. But yeah, I was really proud to be part of that
we can do it again, maybe.
project. Yes, for sure.
Wow. If you know anything around here in Valencia or Dumaguete, I will be the first one to. Or maybe we can go like beyond. I know feeding programs is like a one-time, but what if we can go like beyond, maybe children that don't go to school buy all the necessities like a school bag, education, pay the fee and everything. That will be maybe a little bit beyond to impact the child's life.
It's been my plan to actually go to the school and provide school supplies to the kids, because it's just a very small school and they probably only have like 3-4 classrooms.
Wow, so like, and how many children per classroom?
That I have to find out. Okay. I would love for you to be part of that project.
Can I be part of it?
Yes, please.
Oh my God, yes, please, wow. Kenusa?
Next week, we are planning to go to this school and get some information and see how many kids do they have there. And I'm, of course, going to update you.
Cool. Because do you think most children like have lunch there, eat, or they go home?
I think they have lunch there.
Because if they do, we can also like maybe once a month like bring a few sacks of rice or something that will probably help them. But the supplies now, I think in September or October, will really help them. I do believe. I think school started again, right? A few weeks ago?
Yes, that's right.
So this is a great timing. So if I can be part of it, please. I really would love to.
David, I'm really happy that you have mentioned this, because I'm not sure if you've seen some of my videos.
I have.
I do the Happy Monday videos where I pick somebody to actually make them smile. So it's like doing some kind of act of kindness and make somebody happy.
Every Monday?
Every Monday. But
Wow.
I don't do it every week now, but I do like little stuff like this.
Where did you get that inspiration from? Like, why did you get started with that? Like, one act of kindness per week? You probably been inspired by something.
You know what? I always say this. I grew up with nothing. I grew up with days having nothing to eat.
Days?
A day or two.
Wow.
With nothing to eat. And I know how exactly it feels when you have nothing to eat, when you have nothing on the table. So if I see these kids or people that I think that, oh, they need a little bit of help, then I do as much as I can. Not all the time because I'm not rich.
Of course. But you're rich in here. That's the most beautiful part.
Yeah.
If we can redefine what richness or success is, right? It's not the society that decides that, but I do believe you are extremely rich. To be honest, I don't have a lot of money, but I feel extremely rich in my heart, really. The amount of people we were able to bless, or the impact we did in Africa, traveled around, I feel extremely rich, the amount of stories I have. I feel very rich inside, so I do believe people should change the way what richness is all about. I was rich with money, but I was not happy. Now I'm extremely happy with a little bit of money.
Wealth does not really have to be financial wealth, right?
Definitely.
And what matters is what's in here and your desire to help other people.
I didn't see, so you have a playlist of, is it what, like Happy Monday or something? It's called
Happy Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. So every Monday, is it like a short or is it like a long form content?
It is a video, like around
10, 15?
7 to 10 minutes.
Wow.
There was this Happy Monday video where I took a jeepney from Valencia to Dumaguete and I paid the fare for everybody. So
I want to do this.
Let's do it
I want to
together.
do this. Oh my God. And how much is it for, like 20 per person?
20 per person. So at the time, I think I spent like 700 pesos to pay for
I want to do
everybody.
that content. I want to see the smiles. Wow. So how did you do that? Just like someone filmed you doing it, or did you have like a phone, or how did it?
I did the filming, so I wasn't really in the video, but I filmed the people.
So you saw the smiles and all that?
Yes, it's only 20 pesos, but you'll never know that that 20 pesos is actually the last 20 pesos.
They can use it for maybe rice.
Yeah, exactly.
I know how it feels. For us, maybe 20 is like, oh, it's 20. But for them, it's actually, not really. Even the parking guys, a lot of people say, oh, but they earn a lot per day. But they work under the sun the whole day parking. If you give 20, they're really happy. But sometimes you get 5 because they earn a lot. But 20 is actually a big part of their day as well.
It is. And once you see the people smile, it's like, I don't know, like, it's precious.
It is. And I mean, it might seem, I don't know, like weird, funny, or corny, but love is the answer. Really, love is the answer. The amount of smiles you see in people is beautiful. It's really beautiful. So that's why I think we keep doing it. And maybe you're starting this because you realize, wow, it actually brings me joy to spread love to people. And for you, maybe that 700 is still some money, but it's not tremendous. And you do it once a week?
It's not once a week now because I have a lot of other projects that I'm doing. And I do it as much as I can.
And you enjoy it?
I do enjoy it, yeah. The level of satisfaction that you get from helping people is like nothing else. Like,
I agree.
Again, like you said earlier, it's only 20 pesos, but it's a lot for these people.
I agree. So I can say I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
And we've been talking here for like maybe 10 minutes, and I have not asked you to introduce yourself.
Where should I start?
Okay, so who is David?
And
what is a 32-year-old young Swiss guy doing in the Philippines?
That's a great question. That is a great question. I don't know where to start. Okay, so I'm David. I'm from the beautiful country of Switzerland. I'm 32 years old. And I moved here in Dumaguete back in 2019, but I went back to Switzerland due to COVID. And I'm finally back here in 2023 for good. Life can be full of surprises, you know, we can keep changing, but for the moment, I'm living here in Dumaguete. I have the chance to work remotely online as a video editor for clients in the States, so that makes my income here. I had the opportunity to travel a lot around the world during these last 10 years, mostly to make it like a short story. I had everything back in Switzerland, like a car, apartment, a good salary, friends and family. I just wasn't really happy. And I wanted to experience what a lot of people in this world experience, like poverty or underprivileged. So I went to Africa, I discovered what children are going through, orphans and all that. And I learned that there's so much more to learn and experience about life than just having a comfortable life back in Switzerland. So I realized, why not just try to find some work online, travel the world, learn more about myself to become a better person. And now creating Swiss Humanity, my goal is to me become first a better person, inspire other people to become better people, but also the young generation to share more love, compassion. It might seem weird for some people, but that is the truth, really, love, compassion, and kindness. Here, I work remotely, so that allows me to stay here for good. Mm-hmm. Also, the reason why I think we created a Swiss Humanity is that before that, when I went back to Switzerland in 2019, a lot of jobs just got canceled, or there's no more work in Switzerland or back in America or anywhere. So I had the chance to work for almost 3 years when this COVID happened as a videographer, storyteller for a water nonprofit organization. So I was able to travel in Africa, South America for almost 3 years, learning how to create stories through the power of content. Mm-hmm. And that really inspired me, because I was like, wow, I'm making all these beautiful stories and documentaries and content for an organization around underprivilege and poverty. And based on the content is king. They make most of their donations through content. And I was like, after 3 years, like, why not create my own brand and inspire people through my own words that I learned? That's where Swiss Humanity really came back in place. And I said, wow, I'm going to create content through what I learned, Swiss because I'm Swiss, and it's around humanity. Mm-hmm. And for the moment, it's a passion. Hope one day I can make it a full time to really make enough maybe on social media and to bless more people. But that's the whole goal, in fact, to share all my blessings and love. And there's every time, it's not because it's my content, but when I see back our content that we create with my team, I'm like, wow, this is the reason why I'm doing this. The music gets emotional. It's not only about emotional, it's always about the reactions also. We also bless students that going through hard times. As a student, it's hard sometimes. Yeah. We give personal notes, and the words, how it can inspire them, it's really amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw one of your shorts where you handed a note to this lady in Dumaguete Boulevard. And
was it two girls?
No, just one girl. And she was sitting on the one of the benches there. Mm. And then you handed a note. And I think that was I cannot remember what the note was, but it was positive.
I remember the note. I think I do. It was, you are a beautiful person.
Yes.
Just the way you are. You deserve all the love in the world. And she was so happy. Her
she
reaction.
Was smiling, like her smile was like really that big. So imagine, you didn't have to like really do that much to actually make somebody smile. And her smile is like really that big.
It
is.
You know? It is. It's true what you said. A lot of people, in the comments they say, I can't wait to be rich to help people. And I have to sometimes disagree with them, because your time and note can impact huge in someone's life. And you probably agree with that or not, I'm not sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. What if you received a note like that in the Boulevard? How would you feel?
Oh, God. Because,
How would you feel? I'm curious.
All of us are going through something. And we go through these, sad times in life. And when somebody hands you over a note and it happens that you're in these times, right? It really is going to make a huge difference.
It is.
And that note, nobody really, like Filipinos, I'm not sure, but we don't really say something like that. Like we don't really compliment each other that well.
Really?
Yes, because I think a lot of Filipinos have a problem in receiving compliments.
Wow, so do you think it felt like, for some people, awkward?
It can be awkward, but it can be also a very
inspiring or beautiful
thing.
Okay, because what I've read through the comments is mostly beautiful, 99%. There's always that, I don't know if you have, but that 1% of hate or whatever.
Yeah, I think
there's always that.
I think it's a very beautiful thing because again, these are words or comments, especially coming from a stranger, and we don't hear this from our loved ones, from our
Wow,
relatives
really?
or friends. Yes.
Wow.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, that girl really, I mean, David really changed that girl's
Wow.
mood or day.
Yeah, she was almost, maybe you didn't see in the video, but at the beginning, before I said it's for you, I said it twice, but the first time I said it, she thought I was trying to sell something, and she said, no, no, no. I'm like, no, it's free, it's for you. And because she said it's free?
Yeah, she did say that.
She did. Oh, so you remember, she was really like a Filipina, like morena. Yeah. I think she was Norsu, probably, with her outfit. I think Norsu.
Yeah, and she was a beautiful Filipina too.
Why do you think we do, like you, me, other people, why do we do what we do of helping people? Why do you think we do that?
I think for me, I just, like I mentioned earlier, I know how it feels when you know that that person actually has nothing. I mean, I know how it feels having nothing. So as much as I can, I want to help. And secondly, like I mentioned earlier, even just handing notes, it can really change somebody's day.
Yeah, it does. I realize that a lot. There's that kind of content a lot in America, but I haven't seen that in the Philippines. So I'm like, why not be one of the first ones maybe to try that out? There might be other people doing it now, and it is beautiful if you can spread that love. Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
There are a lot of negativities all over social media, and I think that what you're doing or what we're doing is really something that has to be shown more out there.
Yes.
To like inspire more people.
Yes, and that's interesting that you come into this topic. Well, we can talk for, I don't want to make it so long, but that's really something you can talk about for so long. Even though despite what we do of helping people, there's still a certain amount of people who hate that. And that's fine, but the goal is, I don't know about you, but I'm not seeking validation of others to say, you're amazing, you're kind. I don't need that. I do believe I have this internal love in me. I have so much love in me that I'm spreading that out. If you spread hate, I actually learned that I have so much compassion and empathy for that person. Taking your valuable time to spread hate, I feel, oh, what a maybe sad day you must have to see something beautiful and spread hate. I only have compassion for you. I wish you a beautiful day. I hope it goes well for you. It actually doesn't hurt me anymore. I think it's through life experiences. When I was 20 and I had that comment, I would say, oh my God, I'm doing something wrong and everything. I'm 32, I learned that no matter what you do, you're helping, big, small, or that, you'll always get criticism, anything.
Yeah.
So rather just choose love and helping people. There's so much, hate and negativity in this world, but the amount of kindness we witness every day, it should be shared on social media. When I scroll 30 minutes, I have to be honest, there's not a lot of beautiful content.
Yeah.
A lot of twerking, dancing, which is fine, pranks, mukbangs. I'm like, wow, that's cool, but where's the valuable thing you learn from? And I hope people get value through my videos, and the comments show it to itself. So that's why I'm keep doing it. If half of the comments were full of negativity, I would change it. But 99% is, I want to be like you, and that inspires me to become a better person, me itself and the young generation.
Yes, and I'd like to add something with that, David. Yes, we definitely are not seeking validations from the viewers or from anyone else, because we are doing what we want to do because we like to see, people smile.
Exactly.
Right? A lot of this content that is actually helping other people, like your content or my content, they don't get a lot of views because a lot of people actually go into watching the twerking, the bikini content or the prank content, and they kind of like just disregard content that has something to do with humanity.
100% agree with you. And I'm not saying all of them, but many of these twerking or bikini are seeking for the validation. Like if you have a beautiful body, you don't need to post it, but there's so much a lack of kindness and love in this world that needs to be shared. But I hope they don't seek validation, all these twerking things, but I feel that, but I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm not here to judge or anything. I just think that if you're a content creator, we should not seek the validation of others. Do it with full of your love. You don't need that external love of other people. It's beautiful. When I walk in Dumaguete and there's young people, 15, come to me, it's like, oh, you're my idol, can I take a picture? That inspires me. I'm like, if you can see me as a positive person and humble, that's what I'm seeking for. Like, well, I'm not seeking for that, but it makes me happy that they, I hope you get my point.
Yes, yes.
I'm not seeking for that, but it makes me happy to receive that.
It's not that we want to be known, but as a person, I want to be known because I did something great towards humanity.
Exactly.
I mean, to other people.
Yes.
I want to be known to be an artist. I don't want to be known as somebody who is very good at twerking or not very good at twerking. You know?
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. I'm 32. I don't have children, but I was thinking if one day I have children and they ask me, what did you do your whole life? I'm like, no, I share love, you know?
Yeah.
Or if you say, oh, I twerked for 10 years on TikTok.
The person who comes into your life when you're not even looking is the most beautiful thing. I mean,
Wow. Wow. We got some knowledge here.